How do you answer, "Why do you want to work here?" in English? Most people answer it with, "It's a great company and I really like your mission." And that answer is invisible. But here is the part nobody tells you. This question is not about enthusiasm. The recruiter is testing two things. Did you do any work before you walked in? And will you still be here in 2 years? A good answer never mentions either one and answers both. In the next 5 minutes, you'll hear it acted out in full, then the 7 English phrases that build it. The answer first. Same interview as last time. Marco is applying for an operations role at a logistics company.
So, why do you want to work here?
Three things, and one of them is specific to you. First, you've just opened in Poland and Romania, and that's the stage where planning either scales or breaks. That's the exact problem I like working on. Second, I read your last quarterly update, and you're running your own last mile instead of outsourcing it. Most companies your size don't. That tells me operations is treated as a core function here, not as a cost to cut. Third, and this is the honest one, I want to stop firefighting. In my current company, I fix the same delivery problem every quarter because nobody owns the process. I'd rather build the process once. From what you've described, that's what this role is.
What made you go and read the quarterly update?
I wanted to know if the job was real before I asked for it.
Notice what he never said. Great company, amazing culture, passionate about the mission. Here is the structure underneath. 1. 3 things, and one of them is specific to you. You announce the shape before you start. It tells them the answer is prepared, and it protects you because you cannot ramble once you have promised 3. 2. You've just opened in Poland and Romania. One concrete fact about them. Any public fact works. A new market, a new product, a funding round. The fact itself is not the point. The point is that you went and found it. 3. That's the exact problem I like working on. The bridge. One sentence from their fact to you. No CV yet, no history, just the connection. 4. I read your last quarterly update. Name your source out loud. Vague research sounds invented. A named source cannot be faked, and they know it. 5. Most companies your size don't. The comparison. This is what turns a fact into an observation, and an observation is what makes you sound like someone who works in the industry rather than someone who read the website last night. 6. And this is the honest one. The permission line. You put it in front of your personal reason, and it does 2 things. It warns them something true is coming, and it makes the 2 reasons before it sound true as well. 7. From what you've described, that's what this role is. Close by, handing the answer back to them. You want the job because of what they just said about it. Turning you down now means disagreeing with their own description. And if you had no time to research, you are not stuck. Use the job ad. It is public and it is theirs. The ad says the first job is fixing the planning cycle, and that is what I've spent 3 years doing. Same shape, same effect. 2 mistakes, and the second one is the expensive one. First, praising them. Great reputation, amazing culture. A compliment about them is not a reason about you. Second, the answer that fits anywhere. If you could say it word for word to their biggest competitor without changing anything, it carries no information at all, and that is most answers. 3 to say out loud now. I read your last quarterly update. Most companies your size don't. From what you've described, that's what this role is. And one thing to do before your next interview. It takes 30 seconds, and it is the only part of this you cannot improvise in the room. Find one public fact about the company, anything, a new market, a new product, a number in their last report. Then write the single sentence that connects that fact to something you have already done. One fact, one sentence. Everything else in the answer is delivery. That sentence is the answer. Subscribe to Fluent at Work for the business English you can actually use tomorrow. All 7 phrases are on a free one-page PDF, link in the description. On Friday, the hardest question of this same interview, the 14-month gap in Marco's CV, and the 7 phrases that stop it being a problem. Go and get that job.